Our man Gabriel Iglesias is here in the studio. He actually drove himself in today.
Yeah, that's right.
He did not picked up or carpooled in. Came in his new toy he was just showing me. But it's great to see you, man.
Thank you. So yeah, we were talking about. At first, you said great to meet you, but actually, you know, we had met a long time ago. But you've met so many people. I don't expect you to remember. Man, this was back in the Star 98.7.
Oh, no
days.
wonder. It was a whole different. That was over 12 years ago.
Oh man, yeah. That's
what
when
happened?
They had your billboards all over the hood. I remember with Ryan Seacrest, all the guys in the neighborhood. It's a pretty vato. And then I came in one day in the morning when you were barely starting off in Kiss FM.
I was a kid. Literally, I was a kid. And were you doing your comedy then?
Yeah, well, I had a couple months in. It was
you
good.
just started? Well, what I love, I mean, there's so much
Went
greatness.
from the broom to the mic. It was awesome. It was.
But there's so much greatness to your story because you grew up right around here in Southern California area, didn't you?
Yeah, I was born in San Diego. I grew up in Long Beach, and I've been living here in L.A. Well, I get mail here. I mean, I'm always on the road. I'm on the road 46 weeks out of the year. I come home a couple days out of the week. I say hi to the family, pet the dogs, do some laundry, and then I'm out.
Are you surprised by how much has become your life now? That because we were talking about you're on tour, you're selling out. It's incredible, you're selling out arenas and things like that.
It's crazy. It's like WWE meets the Food Channel.
he's wearing a shirt that says, "I'm so sorry for what I said when I was hungry." Hysterical.
I'm diabetic. It happens.
But when you were growing up and you were roaming around Southern California, living in Long Beach, did you picture this? Because I'm always interested to know like what made the difference for you to realize your goals.
You know what, Ryan? My goal when I first got started was I just wanted to make $350 a month rent.
Yeah,
that's all I needed to make to quit my day job. I was happy being a comic if I could just make rent. So let that be a lesson in life. Set your bar extremely low so that when you surpass it, you're like, wow, this is
But you know what's funny, Gabriel, is that my rent when I first moved here, I lived with a buddy of mine. We shared one bedroom, and I only paid $359. I needed to make $359. I remember exactly because we had to split. It was that times two. We had to split it down the middle. And when you made that, you're like psyched. You're like, oh my god, I can actually pay for the roof over this place in Burbank.
You know, and then when it first happened that I was able to start paying rent, I quit my day job. In my day job, I was making very, very good money. You got to keep in mind, I was single. It was 1997. I was clearing about $4 grand a month. Yeah. I had no real expenses. I was stealing cable. I was splitting cost of. It's too late to get me now.
That's fun.
But then the gigs went dry, and I wound up losing. Basically, I got evicted from my apartment. I had to sleep on my brother's balcony for 3 months. That's a whole nother story. And then I moved in with my sister, and little by little, I started doing stand up more regularly, and then got the ball rolling.
But what's great about your humor is that it's so relatable. Like I feel like you're talking to us when you're doing your act. You know?
People say I remind them of a relative or cousin or that crazy uncle, wacky uncle, and I get all kinds of things.
But don't people come up to you like they know you and hug you and high five you and everything when they see you? Because there's an accessibility to you. That's great.
Absolutely. And I've put that out there a million times where if I'm at Chipotle or you see me anywhere else, I'm sorry, I don't mean to be name dropping places. They're not paying me.
There's one across the street though. Be careful on your way out.
No, I tell people, hey, feel free to come by and say hi. I'd rather people do that than like take creeper pics and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And you wind up getting those pictures online and it looks like you're having a stroke because they got you in mid-conversation. You're like, Fluffy's stroking out. No, you just give me a countdown. 1, 2, 3.
Yeah, tell me when.
Jeez. Well, but I'm very accessible, and I go and I do normal things, and people freak out. I walk into a restaurant, they're like, "What are you doing here?" I'm like, "Hello, I got one too." Let's.
So he put it to his stomach. He pointed to his stomach. Fluffy though, you said Fluffy. So where did the name come from? How'd you get it?
It's a nickname from years ago when I first got started. My mom, it was a nickname. I called myself fat around her. She goes, "No, mijo, you're like the cat. You're not fat. Estás fluffy. Estás fluffy." And I called myself that on stage one night, and after the show was over, nobody said, "Great job, Gabriel Iglesias." Everybody remembered Fluffy. And at first I got really annoyed by it, but I liked the joke.
Right.
So it was just one of those things. I learned how to embrace it, and then I branded it. And now it's to the point where if you Google the word Fluffy, and I challenge anyone to do it, I beat out bunnies, comforters, quilts, cotton candy. I am the #1 Fluffy search on YouTube.
Matter of fact, I did Google Fluffy, and I actually came up with a game called When You Google Fluffy. And you gave me all the answers right there.
Being romantic is in the Ludaverse.
Oh, good.
But to your own music.
Yeah, to my own music. You damn right. Yeah. make a Luda mix
you don't
to
make
my own
it
music.
for nothing, right?
Yeah, right?